Hello. I got the Guess the Word project. It's a little late, to say the least, but got it done. So, essentially, we have the get guess, which we have the valid string, and then we declare the guess variable, which, as long as the valid string is false, it'll ask for a guess, and it'll try the length. It'll see if the length is correct, and no, wait, hold up, yeah, if the length is correct, it'll no. If the length is correct, it'll try to see if it'll try to turn it into an integer, and if it can, it'll tell you that it needs to be a letter. If it can't, then it is a valid one. Alright. And if it can't, no. And if it can't do that, then it is considered valid. It's considered valid, and it prints there needs to be a lowercase. If it does the is lower and it's true, then it'll set the valid string to true. Then if it not, it'll turn it to false and continue. Since it has to do all of these checks, like if there was a continue on this line, it wouldn't work. Then at the end, it sees if the guess is in the secret word and it'll print if it is or if it isn't. And the update dashes, I used a list for that since it's significantly simpler, and it works just as good. So it uses the global turns, which I declared right there. Then if the input is in a secret word, it'll go through the length of the dashes, and then it'll make the dashes equal the input, which the input is the get guess. And then it'll add one to turns if it's correct, because it just minus. Nope. It just subtracts one by default. Then it just uses this line to print it out in like a not a list. And then nope. Okay, the camera's a little jank, but for I and length of the dashes, I mean, if the dashes are the same, set game going, which I was gonna use, and then I realized I didn't need to. So that's just there now. It just exists, but I don't use it. It'll print that you win and what the word was. It'll also just print how many guesses you have left. Nope. And then at the end of it, if they're not the same, if the full dashes, which is just a list version of the thing, is not the same as the dashes, which is the normal one, it says that you lose, essentially. So if but as you can see, the word is silly, just random word. If I do an S, it says, yep, that's right. If I do a capital A, it says that it needs to be a lowercase. If I do a number, it says that it needs to be a letter. And if I do 2 letters, it says that it needs to be 1 letter. Yeah, that's it. How do I stop this?